What's going on, YouTube? Out here in the greenhouse again. Another Tuesday update of the hot tub aquaponic garden. You can see over here, pretty thinned out. Not a lot growing on over here. Still have that lettuce that's up hanging over and flowering. That one over there. Still have my gigantic, massive Swiss chard here. Huge freaking thing. Couldn't get rid of that. And it's growing new offshoots off there. After I trimmed it up. Guess I have to trim that leaf off of there. Not looking so hot, but a lot of things in here are getting sunburnt, and these are, aren't they supposed to be like fall and spring crops? So that they're doing anything in the summer just amazes me. Let's see more of that. Leaves don't look that hot, but the little guy looks absolutely fabulous. What else do we have? Oh, not gigantic, but the dinosaur kale. They were ravaged here, as you can see. A bunch of these leaves look like crap, but it is coming back. Little guy, same thing. This guy, a little yellowing of the leaves here, but it's coming back. Might be some sunburn, might not be. My little blue curled kale, it's still hanging out, doing good. Haven't seen any pests in here at all. Pulled all the strawberries. There was another one right here just before filming that I pulled. Hey, look at that. We got a dead wasp. Oh no, casualty of war. My other dinosaur kale starting to come back. You can see we've got some dead leaves there. Same with that guy, but it's coming back. My cabbage, this is interesting. I topped this cabbage, and now it looks like I have, 4 or 5 different little heads that are little offshoots that are trying to form. So that's pretty cool. The ones that I didn't top are actually looking like they're growing. I haven't found any more pests in here, so did I say these are cabbage? These are cabbage. But yeah, looking good. Radicchio back here, looking very nice. Very nice. Still don't know what the heck you do with radicchio. Got some spider webs over here catching something. Dead looking strawberry. My Brussels over here, not really doing anything. Hey, what the heck is that? I don't know, but I don't like that bug. It had big antennas and look like grasshoppers. So most bugs I've been taking it easy with and just letting them do their thing. And if they cause damage, then I kill them. But for the most part, I don't know. We seem to be, I don't want to be jumping the gun, but we seem to be getting some kind of symbiotic relationship going on in here. A lot of the predators have moved in to take out the things that are trying to take out my plants. So at least I feel that way. And I'm seeing a lot of different things, and they don't seem to be doing damage to my plants. So they've got to be eating something. So I'm guessing it's my plants. Here's a spider web that doesn't really show up, but you can see there's white dots floating. That is the spider web there, and those white things I was talking about, they're getting caught in there, so I guess the spiders are ramping up. But let's see, all these are Brussels. That one, nice purple growth. That was the same with this one over here, purple growth. Very neat. Got some more purple growth on that Brussels over there, and that one over there. My suckers, looking nice, standing up nice and tall. This guy over here, look at the top on this thing, very nice. Another little sucker over here starting to bush up, an indigo rose. I know that's indigo. I think this is Marglobe. This guy right here. And this one I think is also a Marglobe. Might be wrong. Might be Roma. My little guy over here, not really doing much, but not dying in the heat. Very weird. This guy, my dinosaur kale, it was not looking very good, but it's got some new green growth. So we'll see where that goes. Oh, another Marglobe or possibly Roma sucker, and it's doing absolutely fabulous. And my lettuce, as suspected, that was a romaine, and yeah, it's about to start bolting. Don't imagine why. I mean, it's over 100 degrees in here, but let's see. Another blue curled kale. Got some ravaging there. Kind of expected to see some pests when I flipped it over. But no, I really haven't seen anything since the last video. So it's doing okay over here. So maybe we made it past the storm. Little tiny, yeah, that's weird. Look at that. The big one is leaning on the little one. Swiss chard, looking nice. Brand new growth off the big Swiss chard. Very nice looking leaves there. Hydro tube, been shut down for a while. Haven't seen the catfish since I put it in here, but I'm pretty sure it's in there. I've been seeing goldfish and fed them earlier today. And now let's look at some growth. Alright, took this long to get here. Right here, this is the basil that I just pinched the top off of and stuck it right in here. Now it's becoming its own little plant here, and actually has offshoots right here. So I can pinch that guy off and go ahead and pop it into the bed. Yeah, looking very nice. Ooh, smells like basil. Maybe I should do that to replace this jalapeno that was overwintered from last year. Now it's pretty much completely dead. My Thai basil, look at that, branching all the way over, touching the tomatoes, and then all the way over here. I mean, it's big, and pretty little flowers all over the top. And now we go into the real growth. Alright, Malibar standing up very nice and tall there. Look at that. All the Malibar are standing up very nice and tall. More volunteers popping up. And everybody else is starting to vine. Even that guy over there. I think it's because these suckers that I put in are now, what the heck are they? Like 3 foot tall, something like that. Starting to flower. This, oh, it is a brandywine. I was going to say it looks like a brandywine. But yeah, you can tell by the leaves. But the brandywine here is flowering. I believe that's the marglobe over here. It's starting to flower over here, and it's starting to come all the way over here and flower. It's like leaning out of the garden here. I'm probably going to have to pull it back to the trellis. But all of the Malibar, I mean, look at all of these little guys everywhere. It's like an army of Malibars, just all lined up, ready to do stuff. And my cup Malibar, that was the one that was inside on hydroponics, and then I switched it to straight water, and then I switched it to aquaponics. And that guy right here, as you can see, we've got all kind of seed pods everywhere, little flower type seed pod dealies. But it's going up nice and big. Look at that. Tons of growth. But it really didn't go very far up there so far. But I'm hoping, but it's already starting to seed up there too. So I really want to see that thing climb all the way. Last year I had it all the way up and over that, which is 10 feet, something like that. I think it's like 9/11 or something like that, but it went up and over and hung down and all that stuff. So I would love to see that again this year. Backside view of all the Malibar. I mean, just look at that. They're everywhere in there. That's why I love aquaponics and hydroponics. You can just jam things right in. The only problem is when you get pests, you get pests. Filter is filtering. If you can see that frog there sitting on the pipe, he's just hanging out, doing stuff, letting him do his thing. I always welcome those guys. Oh, right. Before, crappy bed. One other thing I wanted to mention was right over here, I don't know if it was the heat or the force of the air or what, but this air line that's coming here, it comes to this bed first and tees off, and then goes to this bed, tees off and goes to there, and then goes off and tees, or doesn't tee, it just goes into that other bed down there. The tee right here popped off on both sides, so neither this bed nor that bed were getting any air since, I don't know, it happened. So that's another thing I've been checking on. I've been noticing airlines have been popping off, so not to the point where I'm going to start going ahead and throwing zip ties on there or anything, but just wanted to note that. Over here, this is pretty much the only growth. It's all light green colored. I did add iron. We do have dead stuff over here. But because whatever the white dot dealies are, they haven't spread to my peppers that are like less than a foot behind me. Or actually the Brazilian brain strain's touching me. But I don't want it to spread to them, so I just haven't touched them. I've just like let them do their thing because it didn't do anything so far, and I just don't want to stir them up or anything like that. But as you can see, it's all looking very, very horrible. But you know, that is kind of a good deal because that means I could probably take advantage and go ahead and get rid of this bed. These totes, I don't really like. The sides are all bowed out and everything. I could probably fix it by just, you know, unbowing them or taking some rock out or something like that and then building a 2x4 frame around them like I did with the concrete mixing trays over here, which I highly recommend. Those are really, really good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm already stuck with these, so maybe I'll just 2x4 them. And I did do a ratchet strap at one point. You can see how the salt air has treated this. But yeah, anyway, yeah, hate to end on a bad note like that. That'd be really cool to see the catfish. Alright, well, I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, thanks for walking around here in my hot tub aquaponic garden, where that bed is the winner of this week's most amount of growth there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, come back. Mondays, I'm always talking about my super hot peppers over here. Tuesdays is always the hot tub aquaponic garden. Thursdays, I keep trying to say Wednesday. Thursdays is always the lava rock aquaponic garden back there with the catfish, and the hydro tube along the back wall with all that explosive growth is always on Fridays. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can come back and check me out. Don't forget to hit some of my buddies up, JT Bear, Shocks and Muse, Dave S and WV. Give them a couple subs and tell them that I sent you. Yeah, all that fun, happy social media stuff down below. Thumbs up's always appreciated. A comment is even better. So anyway, I will catch you on Thursday, or no, I'm going to show you a new video tomorrow about the catfish that are in the Lava Rock aquaponic garden over there tomorrow, but then I will be back on Thursday to talk about the Lava Rock aquaponic garden. So I'll catch you then. Till then, later.